you thought of a random card. I had no chance of knowing what it was. The cards were completely shuffled for the first time. Say it out loud. What was your card?
3 of diamonds.
3 of?
Diamonds.
Yes!
No. Yeah, it is. It is. I'm saying no because I'm like, I don't know exactly how that works again.
You are going to fool everyone with this trick. That's not an exaggeration. Everyone you show this trick to is going to be hopelessly fooled. It's one of the most deceptive tricks I know, and it's based on such a deceptive principle that it barely even makes any sense. And it's a really, really old principle. So if you have a couple of magic friends who have read all the old books and have been doing magic for like more than 50 years, then they might stand a chance of recognizing something in this. But besides that, anyone who's not a magician, even your really, really smart friends or family members, you know, we all know the one person who's so perceptive and they always spot the things, they won't stand a chance. And most of your magician friends won't stand a chance either. You are going to fool everyone. So it's extremely deceptive. It's really easy. It's done with normal cards. Does it get any better than that? Well, actually it does. At the end of this video, I'm also gonna do a giveaway and an awesome contest for a really, really cool prize. So the video has a tutorial, it has a contest, can't ask for much more, let's go. For the performance, I want to welcome back a really good friend of the channel. You guys have all seen her before. She's an incredible cardist, close-up magician, stage magician. She does it all and she does it so well. Welcome back to the channel, my good friend, Ekaterina. Welcome back to the channel.
It's so good to see you again.
So good to see you. Always such a pleasure to have you on the channel, and I hope you're excited for this trick.
I am excited, but I feel like I have to redeem myself. They're like, how is she always fooled? What?
No, this isn't the one. If you want to redeem yourself and not be fooled, this is not the right one. This is maybe the next one. We'll bring you back again, and maybe that one.
That is the first time we're doing this like virtual fooling thing. So let's see what happens. I'm watching here.
All right, let's just jump into it. I'm gonna use my favorite deck in the whole world for this. Boom!
Not biased.
No, not biased at all. This is the Fox playing cards, completely coincidentally by Ekaterina, but that is just coincidence. And I'm gonna give these a mix like this, and we're gonna try a bit of virtual mind reading. So I want you to imagine, Kate, a clock in front of you and all the numbers on that clock. And I'm gonna take 12 cards to represent those numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 cards, and I will mix these like this because I want to make sure this is extremely fair. And Kate, you know cards better than I do. Is that very fair?
This is a legit shuffle, yeah.
Good. And if you were here, I would allow you to mix these up. And I'll even give them a cut like this. So imagine all the numbers on the clock, and I want you to imagine the hand going around and around, just one hand, and it stops on a number. Kate, your call, which number?
9.
9, you sure?
Yes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That right there is the 9th card. Do you want to change it? Do you want the one before, after? Do you want any other card, or is that exactly the one you want?
Let's go for one more. Let's stop at 10.
So this one over here.
Yeah.
You sure?
I am sure.
Okay, I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to look away and I'm going to show it to you. And I have no monitors here. I'm not cheating. If you were here, I would do this all in your hands. Here we go. Can you see that card well?
Yes.
You can. And I'm going to put it right back there and like that. Eyes closed. I didn't see anything. So I think we could all agree, Kate, right now that I can't know anything about your card, right?
Right.
Wrong. We know that it's the 12th card down because I took 12 cards, I put it down and put the rest of the cards on top. Okay, so we'll change that. I want you to make sure, Kate, that this is 100% a legitimate riffle shuffle, yeah?
Yeah.
And if you were here, you can shuffle, but I'll do it again just for you to make 100% sure. Fair?
Very fair.
And Kate, I'll give you a complete free choice here. Do you want me to cut the cards or leave them as they are?
Cut the cards.
Cut the cards. Is that good?
Yep.
Awesome. Now I could see that you're already getting a little bit confused with good reason. The cards were shuffled. You took a card at random. It's lost in the deck. Focus on the card.
Okay. I don't think you got this one.
No, this one, this right here. I'm gonna go with this. Kid, I want you to think about this. This was totally random. You thought of a random card. I had no chance of knowing what it was. The cards were completely shuffled for the first time. Say it out loud. What was your card?
3 of diamonds.
3 of?
Diamonds.
Yes!
No. Yeah, it is. It is. I'm saying no because I'm like, I don't know exactly how that works. Again.
And I didn't ask you to say any of this. Like, you legitimately are very confused by this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let's learn it, guys. There it was. I hope you guys enjoyed that performance. And I know a lot of you are scratching your heads right now, like, what the hell just happened? Because it's just too fair. There's too many shuffles. It doesn't make sense. And the reason it feels that fair is because of a brilliant principle. So over 100 years ago, in 1920, there was a book published called 30 Card Mysteries by Charles Jordan. And in there, he talked about a principle called interlocking chain. And it's one of the most deceptive concepts, and that is the reason this trick works. Now, my good friend Derek Chung, who's like an encyclopedia of magic, he knows everything about card magic, told me that this principle is even older than that it was first discovered by a guy called C.O. Williams and then rediscovered and published by Charles Jordan. Well, more than 80, 90 years later after that, there was a guy called Spidey who discovered this principle in a book called Royal Road to Card Magic, which I know a lot of you know because it's one of the fundamental books of card magic. And if you're not familiar with it, you should be. I'll leave a link in the description. But in there, there was a wonderful trick that uses this principle. And I learned it there, but then I just took the principle and I worked on my own trick with that. And that's what we're learning today. So right now we're gonna jump right into the explanation. I'm gonna show you step by step exactly how to do this trick. After that, I'm gonna do an amazing contest and a giveaway, so stick around till the end of the video. But before any of that, do me a huge favor, guys. Hit that subscribe button, turn those notifications on for more amazing magic and mentalism. To do this insanely deceptive trick, all you need is a standard deck of playing cards. Now in the performance, I used Fox playing cards by Ekaterina, and in the explanation, I'm using the standard, which is red bicycle rider backs. This is the standard for magic. They are the best price for quality option. You can find them pretty much everywhere, but if you want them delivered to your door, I will leave a link in the description to these and the Fox playing cards. But really, any deck works. Now, the setup is very, very simple and very, very quick. All you have to do is go through the deck and take out all the cards of any suit you want. So in my case, I did the diamonds. So all the diamonds are now here. All 13 of them. That's important. You have to make sure you have 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 diamonds. It doesn't matter if all the other cards are there at all, as long as you have 13 of the same suit. These cards are going to go on top, and the only thing I need to remember is the bottom one. In this case, it's the Ace of Diamonds. The order doesn't matter at all. The rest of them don't matter. I just have to remember that the Ace of Diamonds is right there at the bottom. The first part of the trick is completely optional. If you're new to magic, you can absolutely skip this, and the trick will still be very, very deceptive. And by removing it, you're removing the only sleight in the whole trick, so it becomes very easy. But I think if you want to put a little bit of time into practicing this, it's going to be a little more deceptive because you start by shuffling the cards. So you're going to start by making it seem like you're shuffling the cards. In fact, what you're doing is called a top stack retention. That means that a small stack from the top of the deck is going to stay exactly the way that it is. So let's see how I do this. I'm holding the deck like this. The faces of the cards are to my right and the backs of the cards to my left. My left thumb is going to come over and peel off a stack of cards. What do I mean by a stack? I mean a little bit more than all those diamonds. So I want to make sure I get them all. So you can notice they're about a third of the deck. Now the right hand comes up like this and it comes down. It's going to look like I'm just shuffling these cards. What happens in fact is as this comes down, my left thumb pulls that top card, only that top card like this downwards, but notice how it falls behind. It's more towards me. It's sticking out over here. And now in a continued motion, I keep peeling cards off of this packet, and it doesn't matter if they go back or front, make that really messy and end the shuffle like this with a little bit of a tap. Now notice what happened. Because of the way I shuffled that, there's this one card sticking out here, and that is directly above all my diamonds. So now I come back again, my right thumb pushes on that card, creating an opening, goes right in there, grabs the cards like this. So notice how now there's this opening over here right above the diamonds, and you don't want to do it this way for them. You've turned your body this way so they can't see. And now you simply shuffle all these cards like this above, everything above that opening, a little bit, sometimes one at a time, sometimes in blocks. Then when you come closer, you let go of the entire thing and you throw all these other cards right on top like this. So basically what you've done with that shuffle is it's looked like you were really shuffling, but you didn't shuffle anything. All the diamonds are still on top down to that ace. Nothing has changed there. So let's look at that in real time now. So you've got your diamonds at the top down to your ace of diamonds like this, and you are going to peel off that packet, in-jog that card, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle like this. Then you're gonna come back, grab that opening, keep shuffling, let go of everything at the break, drop the rest on top. And now, although it looks like you were shuffling like crazy, you end up exactly where you started, which is all the diamonds on top down to that ace of diamonds. Now we need a really good justification to choose amongst 12 cards. Now throughout Magic, I've seen a lot of really great justifications for this, but I came up with the idea of the numbers on the face of a clock. I really like that. I haven't seen it elsewhere, although I wouldn't be surprised to find out that somebody else also at some point thought of that. Whatever the case, you're gonna take 12 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So basically, these are 12 diamonds, and the 13th diamond, the ace of diamonds, is gonna stay right there. They don't know that. Now you grab these, and you immediately mix them. You really want them to know that there's no order to this. You don't know anything about the order. You can even hand it to them to mix if you're doing this live, but make sure to say something like, shuffle these like this. That way nobody could see which cards you have, because you don't want them to see that it's all the diamonds. Or they could do it under the table, whatever you're more comfortable with. Now you take the cards, you tell them to imagine each one is the number on a clock. Which number do you want? Now, again, if it's live, this could stay in their hands and they could count to it. But if it's virtual, or you could do this live as well, you just count through the cards. So let's say they say 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I say, are you sure? Do you want to change your mind? You can have any of the other ones. That's the one they want. Now I take the card and I show it to them. If it's virtual, you turn away and you show it to them. If it's live, they take it out. So in this case, 6 of diamonds. The 6 of diamonds goes there on top of the ace of diamonds, and the rest of the cards are dropped on top. Now I say a line that I really like here, and I'll tell you why, but you could totally skip this line if it doesn't suit your style. I say, now we must admit, there's no way I can know anything about your card, right? And they go right, and I go wrong. I know it's the 12th one down, because we took 12 cards, you took one out, and it is now at the bottom. So the reason I like this is because if you have a spectator who's like really trying to figure it out and they get that, they notice that, right now by admitting that, you throw them off their game and they go, wait a second, if he's admitting that, then it has nothing to do with the trick. And it doesn't. So by saying that, you disarm them, and now you're about to disarm them even more, because you can take this now and give 2 riffle shuffles, or if they know how to riffle shuffle, you can give this to them and they can riffle shuffle twice. And what's happening here is the interlocking chain principle, which I was talking about earlier. Here's what it means. Because all the diamonds are up here, if I take this right now and give it a riffle shuffle, basically the order of those diamonds cannot change. I can only put cards between them, but I can't change the order because of a riffle shuffle. So check it out. If I take cards like this and riffle shuffle, even if I'm putting cards in between those diamonds, the next diamond after the ace will still be the card that they chose, right? See, if I go through, you'll notice we have the ace of diamonds, and I put a card between it, but the next diamond is their selection. Here's the crazy thing. If somebody has a decent riffle shuffle at the bare minimum, you can do it twice. Because from the first shuffle, the ace, all the diamonds are still in the top half. So now I can do it again. And again, I only put cards between them. I know this doesn't make sense, but try it with your deck in your hands. And if it doesn't work, it's because your riffle shuffle is weird. It either did a big block thing or a weird clump thing, But if your riffle shuffle is decent, 2 riffle shuffles, there's the ace of diamonds. And then immediately after, I put cards in between, but the next diamond is the one that they chose. And that is the interlocking chain. So now I've done my 2 riffle shuffles. I can even give it a cut. And now I'm ready. To them in their heads, there's no way I can know anything. They took a random card, it went back. The cards were shuffled twice. And now, as I go through, all I have to do is look for that ace of diamonds. There it is. And keep going. The next diamond, in this case the 6, is their selection. I hope you guys enjoyed this insanely impossible trick and that you're gonna go out and crush with it. I know you will, but now it's time for the very exciting contest and giveaway. So a lot of you already know this, but a couple of months ago, I was a guest performer at a virtual magic convention over a very fun weekend. And I saw a lot of you there. We got to hang out and it was really, really exciting. Well, I'm excited to announce that they're doing it again at the end of May, due to popular demand, a full weekend virtual magic convention. What does this mean? It means that they've created an entire magic amusement park, and you go in, you create a little character for yourself, and all weekend, for 2 days straight, you walk around and there's events, there's shows, there's lectures, which means like infinite tutorials, all the tutorials you'll ever need for the rest of your life, all recorded. So if you attend, you'll have the videos afterwards and you go to all the different events. But the most exciting thing for me is there's a whole area to hang out and jam. So you could go in, you could see my little character sitting at a table. You could come sit at a table with me. Both our cameras open. We can hang out, we could talk, you could show me magic, I could show you guys some stuff. And I'm gonna be there again as a performer and a lecturer. So I'm gonna teach stuff, tutorials that I haven't taught on the channel, that will never be on the channel. And guys, it's going to be an absolute blast. It's limited seating. The seats are going really fast because it was just so much fun last time. And I hope I'll see you all there. But right here, right now, we are giving away 1 ticket. So one of you guys is going to win a completely free pass for the whole weekend, all events, and you'll have access to the entire convention. But here are the contest rules. First of all, comment on this video and let me know what you thought of today's trick. Then head over to Instagram and give them a follow on their page at Unconventional.fun. You have to be following them to win the contest. Finally, earlier today, they posted a picture of me on that same Instagram page. Like that picture, and in the comments of that picture, you can write anything about the event, how excited you are, how much fun it looks, but your comment has to include a smiley emoji and a little spider emoji. Do not mention the contest because then a lot more people from Instagram are going to enter. That'll be your way of letting me know secretly that you're entering the contest by commenting on that and just adding a smiley and a little spider emoji, and you will immediately be entered to win a spot. We're going to announce the winner very quickly. This Wednesday, we're going to announce the winner. If you haven't won by this Wednesday, buy a ticket. Because like I said, it's gonna be amazing. You'll see me there, you'll see my show, you'll get my lecture, we'll get to hang out. It's gonna be a blast and we're gonna have the time of our lives. So there it was, guys. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Good luck on the contest and I will see you on the next video.